Okay, so in this left eye, what I can see that's very prominent is the skin ring. See that dark ring around the eye? That indicates you're not sweating properly, your skin is not eliminating waste properly, okay, due to weak thyroid and weak kidneys. Also very obvious that you see the yellow and the orange you see here. That's subacute lymph stagnation and potential candida as well. Okay, this could be a deposit, a drug deposit as well. Okay, you see very closely. Look at the bowels. This is the ascending colon, the small intestines. Look how it balloons out. Okay, and then caves in, balloons out, caves in, balloons out. Look at the transverse colon right here. You see how it is constricted. It's the chronic side, and this shows that the bowels are weak. Okay, and look at right here, the descending colon balloons out, constricts again, balloons out. This shows potential fecal matter in the bowel walls, because this is spastic bowels. If you look closely around the arterial pupil, you see the malabsorption ring. It indicates that you are not absorbing nutrients properly due to the small intestine being blocked by mucoid plaque. If you look at the arterial pupil itself, see it's purple, a bit purplish. It indicates cholesterol, potential cataracts. Look around here, you see the purple color around the iris. That's cholesterol. Okay, the body uses cholesterol to bind to acids to protect itself. So this means that your body is highly acidic, so it needs to be detoxed. And if you look very closely, you see those fine lines leaching out, okay, from the pupil. These are radii solaris. These are toxic tunnels of waste leaching out from the bowels, okay, to other body parts and glands, especially the head region right here. If you pay close attention, look at those white dots going around the iris. Okay, you can see them. They're quite distinct white dots. Those are lymph nodes. Okay, they indicate that the lymph nodes are swollen or stagnant. So it needs to be cleaned up or detox. Move the lymph system with 100% fruits. The obvious weaknesses right here are the heart and the thymus. Okay. You can see it's quite congested of lymph, okay, to the chronic side. This needs to be detoxed. So consider using heart tincture or cayenne pepper and ginger tincture. And right here is the chest, ribs, and cavity, rib cage region. Okay, you can see it also quite heavy with lymph stagnation as well. Right here is the spleen region. Okay, and right here is the pancreas. You can see they're both to the chronic side. Okay, subacute lymph stagnation. And right here is the ovaries and testes region. You can see it also heavy with lymph stagnation as well. Right here, this region right here is the groin, pelvis, and lower abdominal region. You can see it's quite congested with lymph. You see how the yellow is, that's a drug deposit. Okay, so this needs to be cleaned up. Right here is the left foot, knee, and thigh region. You can see also heavy with lymph stagnation. And right here, look at this line here. That's the kidneys. You can see how it's getting to the subacute level of lymph stagnation. Okay, and here are adrenals. This is weak. This needs to be cleaned up properly. Use the kidney tincture. Use the adrenal tincture. Right here is the penis vagina region, okay, and the uterus or the prostate region. You can see it's quite heavy with lymph, okay, subacute lymph stagnation should be addressed. The lower upper middle back region, you can see it's quite heavy with lymph, okay. When you see these white strands, that's lymph, just congestion or stagnation. And the spine is right here as well, all heavy with lymph. Right here is the shoulder blade, the esophagus, and the voice box or throat region. You can see all heavy with lymph, stagnation or congestion. It needs to be detoxed. And right here is the thyroid, okay, and besides the parathyroid, you can see it's quite heavy with lymph. When I said the thyroid is weak, you're going to have a skin ring. You can see the skin ring right here, okay, the dark ring around the eye. So it needs to be addressed, okay. Parathyroid is responsible for tissue integrity and calcium utilization. And when you have bowels like these, it's a sign of weak parathyroid. So I would take a parathyroid glandula to fix this. Right here are the sinuses, okay, you can see it's quite heavy with lymph stagnation. The nose, eyes, okay, heavy lymph stagnation. Okay, you need to detox this. Right here is the mastoid, medulla, and cerebellum region. You can see quite heavy. When these are congested, you're going to get dizziness, equilibrium issues, balancing issues. Okay, it's just a matter of time it comes up there. So it should be detoxed. The brain section, all here is the brain. You can see how heavy, thick, cloud-like structure there. That's the lymph stagnation. Okay, indicates that the lymph system is backed up. Look here, all this region here, that's the hair and scalp region. Okay, you can see it's also quite heavy with lymph as well. So this eye has quite a bit of lymph stagnation, and it's subacute level because it's getting to the yellow side. Okay, it's mostly acute white, but yellowish is subacute, and it potentially could be sulfur. So 100% fruit diet, use the 5 herbs, address the kidneys and adrenals, fix the thyroid, parathyroid, work on the heart. Okay, and this thing should clear up nicely.